When and where can I ride an e-scooter legally? London is the latest UK city to trial e-scooters, which the government hopes will be a more environmentally friendly way to travel. More than 30 areas, including Newcastle, Bristol and Bournemouth, are already operating rental schemes. The COVID pandemic brought the trials forward because they offer people a way of getting around at a social distance.
I heard some screaming, and then the next thing I knew, I'd actually been hit by somebody that had come round the corner, gone straight into me. I then lost my balance, ended up falling on Inca, bruised my elbow and my knee, which then meant I couldn't take Inca out.
What's happening with the London trial? E-scooters are available to rent in 4 boroughs to start with: Ealing, Hammersmith and Fulham, Kensington and Chelsea, Richmond upon Thames. Scooters can also be hired in Canary Wharf and ridden through the borough of Tower Hamlets. The City of London is due to join in July. The most powerful privately owned e-scooters can reach up to 68 miles per hour, 110 kilometers per hour, but rental e-scooters in the UK have maximum limits of 15.5 miles per hour, 24.9 kilometers per hour.
We're using designated parking areas. So these are going to be parking zones drawn on the floor, either on the pavement or on the road, replacing a car parking space. So when you finish your ride, you go to lock the scooter on your app, you go to press end ride. If you're outside of a parking zone, what we'll do is actually show you within our app where the nearest appropriate parking location is and how you can get there.
The research shows that private e-scooters are what really get people out of their cars. Because they own them, they're not leaving them around.
The London trials use technology to create go-slow areas, where the top speed is reduced to 8 miles per hour, 13 kilometers per hour, for safety. Hire charges vary, but it typically costs £1 to unlock an e-scooter, using a smartphone app, plus a fee of 14p, 20p per minute. Rental e-scooters in London have an audible warning system, and front and rear lights. Aren't e-scooters illegal? The only e-scooters that can be used on public roads are those rented as part of government-backed trials. If you own an e-scooter, you can only use it on private land and not on public roads, cycle lanes or pavements. Why can't they be used on public roads? Currently, there isn't a specific law for e-scooters, so they are recognized as powered transporters, falling under the same laws and regulations as motor vehicles. They are subject to all the same legal requirements: MOT, tax, licensing and specific construction. And so, because e-scooters don't always have visible rear red lights, number plates or signaling ability, that's why they can't be used legally on roads. Do I need a driving license? Yes. To use an e-scooter from an official trial, you need to have Category Q entitlement on your driving license. Full provisional UK driving licenses with categories AM or B include Category Q permissions. If you have a provisional license, you don't need L plates when using an e-scooter. If you have an overseas provisional license, learner permit or equivalent, you can't use an e-scooter. I've got my license, can I hire one straight away? No. In London you have to complete an online course first. What about a helmet? Cycle helmets are recommended, but not legally required. Can you be prosecuted or fined? Yes. The Met Police say they will issue fines of £50 for riding on the footway, and £100 and 6 driving licence penalty points for using a mobile phone or riding through a red light. E-scooter rider given ban for drink driving. E-scooter students get road ban for drink riding. Who supports legalising e-scooters? The Transport Committee of MPs has called for e-scooters to be legalised on roads, but not pavements. It says allowing wider use of e-scooters would help people from poorer backgrounds avoid the cost of getting a driving licence, often result in faster journey times than cars, allow them to be used for deliveries in place of mopeds. The London Cycle Campaign, LCC, says e-scooters offer a cleaner, low-carbon alternative for those who can't or don't want to cycle. Unsurprisingly, manufacturers say e-scooters can improve mental health and balance. But the London Assembly found there could be a negative health benefits if e-scooters replaced walking or cycling. Are they dangerous? The exact number of crashes involving e-scooters is said to be underreported. However, CH Superintendent Simon Ovens from the Met Police said the numbers were increasing sharply. In July 2019, TV presenter and YouTuber Emily Hartridge, 35, died when the e-scooter she was riding crashed due to an underinflated tire. And Julian Thomas, 55, died when his e-scooter hit a parked car in September 2020. Are e-scooters used to commit crimes? There's concern that e-scooters are being used by criminal gangs. E-scooters were involved 574 recorded crimes in London, such as robberies or assaults, between the 1st of July 2020 and the 30th of April 2021, say the Met. London Mayor Sadiq Khan says incidents involving e-scooters are underreported, but work is being done with the police to ensure all incidents are addressed. Caroline Pigeon, a Lib Dem London Assembly member, is worried that speed and nimbleness of e-scooters now offer an attractive option for some criminals. The needs of pedestrians and disabled people should never be sacrificed, she says, and it is vital e-scooters are not ridden irresponsibly or left cluttered on pavements.
Thanks for watching Universal Information and Entertainment TV. Please like and subscribe our channel for more updated videos, news, information and entertainment. See you in next video. Stay tuned.